Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brian Bogert, and we're back today for episode 59 of Bogert's Bullets. Today, we're going to talk about why we need to remove should from our language. For any of you who've been following me for any period of time, will realize and know that shame has played a pretty significant role in my life. And it wasn't something I was aware of for a very long time, because shame is the ultimate wolf in sheep's clothing. It literally can box you in, and it prevents and manifests in many different ways. And so today's not going to be how do we unpack and remove shame in our lives, but it is a technique that we can use around a shame-based word and pattern that a lot of us use on a daily basis. How many times have you had someone tell you that you should do this or you should do that? Or maybe it's the inverse and they've said you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this. How often do we tell ourselves, I should have shown up differently, I should have gotten up earlier, I should have worked out today? The problem with the word should is that it is a shame-based word, and it automatically implies that whatever you're doing isn't good enough. So it keeps you in that self-defeating pattern of shaming yourself, of getting yourself down, of feeling like whatever you're doing isn't good enough. And the reality of it is that the decisions that we make on a moment-by-moment, day-by-day basis, hopefully, are factoring in as many variables as possible so that we make the best and right decision. But if you catch yourself saying should, or hearing someone say should, challenge the status quo. Instead, I think we need to find a way to replace the word should with the words could or would. What could I do differently tomorrow? What would I have done differently in that scenario? How could I get myself up and moving earlier and get my physical elements in for the day? What would I do differently in business next time or that scenario next time? We need to think about the impact of our words and our language. And once we're aware of it, we can be intentional with it. So how often have you been told you should? Or how often do you tell others they should? This translates for parents especially. How often are we showing up in every single moment telling our kids what they should or shouldn't do? And we're really taking a lot of the life and the authenticity out of them because we're funneling them down this path of how the world has told us we should be. So let's remove the word should, replace it with could or would, and you'll see immediately the difference in our emotional patterning of how we move through difficult scenarios where maybe we could have done something different. If you like any of this content, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share, and comment. And until next time, be great and be you.